Welcome back, everybody, on your Friday morning, about 25 minutes past the hour. As Elon Musk's Doge agency continues its pursuit of shrinking the federal workforce to save money, a Trump administration official has now floated this idea of replacing employees with artificial intelligence instead. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey joining us live from Washington this morning. Tom, all of this is coming as we learn of potential layoffs. What are your sources telling you about this AI idea?
Yeah, good morning, Markie. Good morning from Washington, D.C. Look, the Office of Personnel Management has already said that even after this federal buyout deadline, more job cuts could be coming to the federal workforce. And now the General Services Administration is saying that artificial intelligence may be used more to reduce costs. So on one side of this, you have President Donald Trump and his team saying that the federal government is far too big right now. And this includes billionaire Elon Musk as part of this effort to reduce the size of the federal government. But according to the New York Times, the General Services Administration could be a big target for staffing cuts. The Times reports that the GSA leaders have been discussing eliminating 50% of the agency's budget. President Trump appointed Josh Gruenbaum to help oversee the GSA, who recently told employees that this buyout deadline is only the first step as the GSA looks to cut redundant business functions and staff associated with it. In an email, Gruenbaum wrote, quote, "In addition to optimizing our workforce, we're also considering how we can use AI in our portfolios and ways to reduce prices for our client agencies." Changes, though, may already be happening. In a post to X, Elon Musk wrote about the group 18F within the GSA being deleted. 18F offers tech help to federal agencies, but this announcement could be part of this downsizing effort. Now, the GSA, just for some background, it helps build, manage, and preserve government buildings. And right now, the agency has a staff of around 12,000 people and oversees 360 million square feet of office space. But as part of that message to the GSA, that Trump appointee Josh Gruenbaum saying that the GSA could also be closing many of its 700 field offices across the country, Markie.
Yeah, lots of people bracing for impact here. Tom, how else has the Trump administration used AI with respect to consolidating government agencies?
Yeah, so like I said, billionaire Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as Doge, very much leading this effort to cut down on costs for the federal government and to reduce the size of the federal government. And new reports are showing that they're using artificial intelligence in this effort more and more. According to the Washington Post, the Doge team has used AI software to target cuts within the Department of Education. The Post reports that the team has fed sensitive information like internal financial data into the software to analyze spending. Now, this has raised some security concerns about, what might happen if there was a cyber attack or a leak, as well as privacy concerns about that data being handled. But Musk has been a big supporter of artificial intelligence, and this could be a sign of the federal government relying on it even more, Markie.
Interesting. All right, Tom Dempsey, thank you live from D.C. with those updates.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.